Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything. Happy journey to us. We are here together. I'm so happy. I'm Arne. I'm your host for this Tuesday edition of Daily Antidote of Song. Let's give a big ups to Carpe Diem Arts. Every day, every day we are here. It is July 4, 2023. I think we're at day 1185, but I know we've got some super people here in this super room who are going to tell me if I'm correct or not. Okay, let us get this party started by saying greetings to all of the humans who are live streaming on all the platforms. Hey humans, how you doing? How you doing? Hey humans, how you doing? Okay, all right, enough of that. Wave to each other. Might as well. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I always love saying hello to the wonderful JoJo Rossi, creator of the series, who keeps us here every day. And then we have our super duper Zoom Garupa for the day, Jaden. Jamming on the one, Jaden. Jamming on the one, Jaden. Jamming on the one, Jaden. Give her a hand, y'all. Give her a hand. Woo! All right. Who is shrooming in the Zroomin room, boom boom room today? We have Kevin in DC. We have Mabel and oh, Mabel, I'm loving the scarf. I don't know why. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to be okay. And the Bears. We have Deborah in Kentucky. We have Aloysius somewhere in the world. We've got Trish in Victoria. We've got Deli here. We've got Pauline in Newcastle, UK. We've got Susan G in Cincinnati. We've got Bonnie. Roman in the Roman in the world. Julie in Ontario, Canada. Diane Dowling is here. Hey, Diane, good to see you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be being good today. Okay, hold on. We have Cricket is here. We've got Sheila Ginsburg. We've got Harriet in Chicago. Chuck Hakeem in Detroit. We've got Kathleen in Albuquerque. Carolyn in Boise. 1185. Yes, with the Beyonce fan. Okay, Kathy is here. Hmm. Nice to see you, Kathy. Nancy in Irish Cow. We've got Annette in California. We have Fred in Silver Spring. There's Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Susan in Seattle. Kat Cox is here from Vermont. Hoda is here in British Columbia. Amanda and Miles making an appearance in Michigan. We've got Bob rainwalking in Massachusetts. Isabel is here. Sarah Page. Gary with Solutions. Caroline in DC. Blah, 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 blah. We have Don and the Curly Tops are here. We've got Moon in Alexandria, Virginia, LMG, Loriana, and friends. And I'm here. So it's a good day. It's a good day. All right, let's take a breath. If you happen to be new to the Daily Antidote Room, now's the time. Shoot your shot. Give us your name, where you're tuning in from, and how you found Daily Antidote of Song. How in the world did you find us on day 1185? Let us know. Let us know. Okay, let's take a breath. All right. We have a very special guest. I'm so excited to meet him. A lot of you all know him, but this is my first encounter with him. He has recorded an incredible album that he hopes listeners will sing, dance, jump, play, and sleep to all of the songs. Simply put, he is singing for a better world. We have our own superhero in our midst. Mr. Lilo, superhero. We thank you for being here. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, thank you very much. Wow, what a special day. And
What a special
thank
day.
you.
How are you?
Thank
How
you.
you feeling?
Very good, from Tacoma Park,
Oh, wow.
uh, a great city that I loved. They were a sanctuary in the 1980s. When I came to this country, from El Salvador, they was one of the, not the first one, but one of the cities that was a sanctuary, and they opened their arm for refugees. So from Tacoma
Look at
Park.
what we got. Look at what we got. We got a superhero. So tell us of the song. And I think you're going to be doing a couple snippets of songs. So what's the first thing? And we want you to teach us some part of it so that we
Oh,
can
oh,
sing along with you.
oh yes.
Okay.
How about it? Well, that last one, you know it. The first one, I don't know, but I wanna see if you know the song.
Okay.
Cause let me sing, and after that I can repeat. This just a
Okay.
short piece of the. And if you know the first song and who wrote this first song, if you say something like something like that. All right. So, ready? C for C. You can play with me. We can build a house. You can ride my choo-choo train, but don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me. Don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me. Don't you push me down. You can wear my mommy's dress, wear my daddy's hat. You can even laugh at me, but don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me. Don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me. Don't you push me down. Oh, yes we can, for we struggle so hard to mend this world that we live in. Oh, yes we can. One more time. Oh, yes we can, for we struggle so hard to mend this world that we live in. Oh, yes we can. And we will end with this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New Year's Island, from the redwood forest to the ocean water. This land was made for you and me. Esta tierra es tuya, esta tierra es mía. Desde California hasta Nueva York, desde los bosques hasta los mares. Esta tierra es tuya y mía también. As I was walking the river on a highway, I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the golden valley. This land was made for you and me. Esta tierra es tuya, esta tierra es mía. Desde California hasta Nueva York, desde los bosques hasta los mares. Esta tierra es tuya y mía también. Todos. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New Year's Island, from the redwood forest to the ocean water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Ah.
Woo! Mr. Lilo. You're bringing the party with us. Thank you. Thank you so much for those. Okay, so break it down. What were the songs that you sang?
Somebody need a first song? And who wrote the first song? All right.
Okay, so tell everybody.
You know, it's the amazing Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie song, and I choose that one because we are celebrating the 4th of July, and it's important, how this guy, the talented of this guy, doing this song, and I'm teaching because what I do for a living, and for fun too, is I work with, my album, Singing for a Better World, are for children. So I work with children 3 months to five. And this is a beautiful song, about being kind, be nice with your friend, right? Don't you push it. And I changed just a little bit, like a choo-choo train. I just put a choo-choo train over there and a few other words, but this is a Woody Guthrie. The second song is the second part. Oh yes, we can. For we struggle, is for Topaz. Topaz is the daughter of Lucy Murphy, and Lucy Murphy has been singing, in this, and I met Lucy in the 1980s. A great woman, a great singer. She's always, singing. You see, I think the last thing that we sang together was for George. Uh, what is the last name? Your Floyd. And we had some cinnamon place and remember his life. Because sometimes we just forgot about, just put on the side. But no, and she said so. Topaz is the daughter of Lucy, and she wrote that, "Oh yes, we can, for we struggle so hard to mend."
Yes.
And it's what a beautiful song, especially now. It's so sad, but see that shooting in Baltimore,
Mm,
yesterday in Philadelphia,
mm,
and all the violence and the struggle, So I'm trying through the music to
mm,
build a better world.
mm, mm,
And
mm.
that's what Woody Guthrie did it.
Mhm, mhm. And then you ended up with This Land Is Your Land.
Well, this land is your land. That we all know the song. That's a beautiful song, and let me say, as this is a celebration for me too. I'm a Salvadorian American. This is my country. This is my country, and this is the country of my kid. And look, I will show you. I want to show you this.
Yeah, let's see what you got on.
Look,
USA Gymnastics Championship, Tulsa, 2023, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, did this happen or is it coming up?
just happened. My younger daughter, she's 18. Her name is Anina, and she was competing in Tulsa, in Tulsa, and when I saw and I missed, I didn't go. I stayed, but I saw a friend that he's always around in the Antidote songs, and he's a musician. He showed some picture in Tulsa of the museum of Woody Guthrie.
Wow.
Woody Guthrie museum, and I said, "My God, I missed that." I couldn't, but I had that. But that's amazing. And after that, also I see that there is a museum of Bob Dylan Bob Dylan in Tulsa. But also, I heard that I don't know how many years ago, but there was a massacre over
Yeah,
there of
absolutely. Yep,
African American,
that is correct.
that they were doing well over there, and to me that was I didn't know that too, that just knew it, but
Mhm,
I don't know how many. So probably you know more than me about that.
mhm,
You know what happened, but it's
mhm,
so sad, and that's what I choose these three songs, you know,
mhm,
to honor those people who have died,
mhm,
fighting for a
mhm,
better world,
mhm,
and that's why I choose the first one. That is a "Don't You Push Me Down," The second one, "Oh Yes We Can," to make
mhm,
a better world,
mhm,
and the last one, a beautiful song. "This land is your land, and this land is my land." And today is the 4th of July, so
mhm.
happy Independence Day.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much for bringing all that in, your daughter, the museums, and the Tulsa Race Massacre that occurred in 1921. I think it was May 31st to July 1st. So it was over consecutive periods of days. And so that happened in Greenwood. So I think this is a good opportunity now, Mr. Lilo, for you to go to Tulsa. You get to visit the museum, you get to wear your t-shirt, and you get to bring Mr. Lilo superhero to that community. I know they would just love you. I know they would just love you and appreciate all the healing that you inspire. I want to take a moment to have Jaden do something a little different. I like Jaden to share his screen because I want everyone to see the album cover and the artwork. And I want you to talk us through this. Don't we love that? Okay, Mr. Lilo, explain yourself, sir.
You know, in the back of the Super Lilo, you see there is a shadow over there. This
Yes,
is this is a symbol of my country. You know, it's called the savior of the world. You know, that is right behind me. You know,
yes.
and if you see, and that's why it's right there, coming, and the Super Lilo is coming to where? To the United States. You can see that your Washington Monument and behind the Capitol. And in the corner, you see the carousel that is right there on the mall, and the kid riding. We call them rueda de caballitos, because there is little horses, right? You can sell, and
Yeah,
that is the first the cover of of my first album for children, singing for a better world, because one of the songs is called the superhero. You know, my name is Lilo, uh, or Mr. Lilo, a superhero, and I go into, kid 3 years old, 4 years old. Oh man, they love
of
the,
course they
the
do.
superhero, and that's what I choose. That. So my second one, I did the
Well,
same.
hold on. Wait a
Oh,
minute, wait
okay.
a minute. Tell the suit. Where did the suit come from, and how did you choose the colors? I mean, we need to know about that suit you're wearing.
You know, my niece in El Salvador, he's a great artist, and and he loved to do superheroes, and many. And I said, man, well, this is what I'm trying to do. He said, send me a picture of you. So I just sent a picture, and he made me as a superhero. That's the story. But and one of the is choosing the colors, like the second, like the superhero song says, and different color of the rainbow, like red and black and blue and white. I have 3 arms, to the kid. I said, no, Mr. Lilo, you have two. I said, no, my left and right, and my guitar, sing and dance. And that's what the music, and learning, for Woody, what they were, and Pete Seegers and all these great people before us, that had been singing and doing music to bring people together and
Yes,
make a better world. So
yes.
that's basically, what a superhero.
I love it. He's flying with his guitar, everybody. I'm loving it. Okay, let's go to the next photo, the next picture, please. Drum roll. We have the next picture.
Sorry, Arne, just getting the right
Oh, okay, no worries, no worries. Well, I'll tell you what it describes. Many people are familiar with the story of the Pied Piper. The Are you familiar with it, Mr. Lilo? The Pied Piper?
Yes, yes, yes. But
Okay.
very little. But somebody told me that. Okay, but please.
So the idea is the Pied Piper. This is a magical musician who has a flute similar to our Kevin with the magic flute in DC. Okay, they're probably cousins,
Yeah.
and he plays incredible music that stirs and inspires children everywhere, and they end up following him because his music is so beautiful and it's so warming to their hearts. But here you are depicted not just with children following you, but with adults and adults who have careers when they're wearing their uniforms. Tell us about that photo for you.
You know, this album, if you see at the bottom, it says "Cuando sea grande." That's the title. Cuando sea, when I grow up. I'm basically sometimes I just singing like, you are a promise, you are a possibility, you are a promise with a capital P. You can be anything you want to be. And after that, I asked to the kid, what do you want to be? And, oh well, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a musician, I want to be a teacher, and one of the songs of this album is called Bombero. Because, kid, oh, I want to be a firefighter. That's bombero. Firefighter is bombero. So basically, this is what I'm trying to tell, and this is an interesting scene. Do you see a clown?
Yes, I see the clown. I see the astronaut too.
Uh, See, so, but let me just tell you the story of the clown, and it's special for me, playing in one of these festivals in Maryland. I went to this open house for this school. And next to me, I was performing, doing songs, doing music, but there was a clown too, in this open house. And he was doing, and in one of the break, he was like a 75 years old, and I asked him, well, when just start talking, about music and the kid, he said, how do you become a clown? How, when? And listen, it was very strong. He said, well, Lilo, he told me, I was coming from Vietnam, you know. I was
Mm,
coming from Vietnam,
mm,
and fresh from Vietnam, he said, and we just have in our, we're having dinner together with my family. And my father, he said, well, he would start asking our kid, what do you want to be? And he said that, well, everybody, I want to be an architect, I want to be a lawyer. And when his turn, he said, I want to be a clown, and his father, he told me, he was very upset. He was very upset. And he said, what? Do you want to be a clown? I said, yes. And he has mentioned something like he was very, very, upset that he said, like, go to hell, something like that. Yeah? Go to hell. And he told him, Daddy, I'm coming from hell. I'm coming from hell. You
mm,
know, he was a veteran. And let me say, and that's
mm.
especially, I just went to Vietnam in February.
Right.
I just went to Vietnam, and traveling with all these veteran for peace, that helping, that try helping because there is still some mines and bombs, and then kills people, and they are going back and help. But that's the story, And he said, "No, I'm coming, and I'm sure, and especially today, they deserve, our respect to all the people who went there,
Yes.
you know and something important, I think the best way to help them, I know it's too late and many just die on the street, or they kill themselves,
Mm,
because they couldn't live with that guilt. It's sending them back. Don't put it in hospital. Sending them back and see the beautiful people that are the Vietnamese people,
yes. Yes.
that they are brothers and sisters. Because in
Yes.
many, the Vietnamese veteran that went with me, they said, man, this really helped me to keep alive, coming back and see the people that we were fighting 60 years ago, that
Yes.
they were not our enemies, and they are treated as, you know, they don't
Yes.
have any hate against us. They love us, and wherever we went, you know, and I was with one of the guy, you know, Ron Heavily, who took the picture of the My Lai massacre. I was with him. I had the honor to be with him. He
Wow.
and he just came to Washington because we did a couple of things. That's what I don't want to extend too much, but again, thank you very much. And that's what I choose the song for this day. And my teacher, and talking about Tulsa because this is my country. I'm not living anywhere, but I want a better country to do a best. We need to do best. I think we are destroying ourselves, this country. We need to put together, and go through the path of peace, justice, peace and justice. So
Yes.
thank you very much. Thank you, Ernest.
I
Thank
love it. I
you.
love it. We're following the lead of the Mr. Lilo superhero because everybody is included. And someone did mention it was the Pied Piper story. It has a um, you should read it. You should read it. It's justice in a way. It's a hard, but it's a hard story. Thank you for sharing the screen. We can know everybody can go to mrlilo.com and take a look at that recording and just go ahead and purchase it. Purchase it for children. Yeah, the story has a kind of turn to it, but I like how you spun it. So it's not just children following you. We got doggies following. It's just people who are wanting to have a better world. So we thank you for that image, putting that image forward to us, and for living that, because you're dealing with really young children. What's the ages?
3 months to 5. 3 months to 5. And the amazing things is that music is a tool. One day I went to a birthday party because I do birthday parties, for the kid, and and I went to the 3 years old, and I was I just finished and saying happy birthday to you, and so the mother ran to me when I was leaving and said, Mr. Lilo, did you sing Cloud? And I said, no, because, cloud is, you cannot stop the cloud from forming. You cannot stop the rain from falling. And you cannot stop the river from rushing to the sea. And you cannot stop the people fighting to be free. And that song, he said, that's my son's favorite song. And I went to say, but no, 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 no. I got my guitar, I start playing, and he got his balloon guitar, 3 years old, and he was singing his favorite song, You Cannot Stop the Cloud. That was so, it's amazing.
Okay, you got to give us do a little bit of it. Do a little bit of it for us. You've whet our appetite for a minute. Just give us a little bit.
I just changed my string guitar. That's why. Are you ready? You cannot stop the cloud from coming, and you cannot stop the rain from falling, and you cannot stop the river from rushing to the sea, and you cannot stop the people fighting to be free. That song is in my first album, and you'll hear it because I have a big band. It's in my first album. It's called Cloud, And Ernest, just let me tell, I have the honor, to sing the song to our Bishop Tutu from South Africa,
Wow. Bishop Desmond Tutu?
Desmond Tutu, like
Wow.
25 years ago. Uh, they gave he was invited, and they gave an award to him at the Listening Auditorium in Washington
Yes,
D.C. And they invited me to sing, and I sang the song. You know what happened? I saw that Bishop Tutu was a big guy. No, he's a short. Can you imagine a giant? With
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, and I told him, man, I told him, well, Miss, Reverend Tutu, I saw you were very tall, because what you have been doing, but he was with his smile, his natural smile in his face. It was an honor. I sang the song to him. So, and,
Oh,
and the 3 years old, he loved it, and that's what his favorite song. Can you imagine the power of music and the powerful,
yes.
so we can
Yes.
keep singing, to make this
Yes.
a better world.
Yes. Thank you for reaching those babies because that's where it starts. Thank you
Exactly.
so much.
Thank
Wow. Okay. I'm going to get in trouble because I'm hosting people over today. But I want you to please just sing the songs, the first series of songs. Just repeat that so we can sing with you now.
Okay, can we? Okay, let's sing together. Yeah.
Let's sing together.
Let me make sure that.
Yeah, let's retune. Let's retune. I love that. Everybody, you can't stop the clouds. You can't stop the clouds. I'm loving that. Um, but let's get to our song for today. Yes, sir.
Yes. So please go to mrlilo.com. You can buy the music there, or go to Bandcamp, where you can buy it too. Because that's the only way to support. Now with the digital things, it's hard for small and independent, artists. All right. So ready? The
We're
first song.
ready.
Oh, I want to hear the flute. You can play with me. We can build a house. You can ride my choo-choo train, but don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me. Don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me. Don't you push me down. You can wear my mommy's dress, wear my daddy's hat. You can even laugh at me, but don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me. Don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me. Don't you push me down. Oh, yes we can. For we struggle so hard to mend this world that we live in. Oh, yes we can. One more time. Oh, yes we can. For we struggle so hard to mend this world that we live in. Oh, yes we can. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New Year's Island. From the redwood forest to the golden water. This land was made for you and me. Esta tierra es tuya, esta tierra es mía. Desde California hasta Nueva York, desde los bosques hasta los mares. Esta tierra es tuya y mía también. As I was walking down Ribbon Highway, I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New Year's Island. From the redwood forest to the ocean water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
Woo! You
Thank
and
you.
me.
Thank
Me
you very much.
and you. Mr. Lilo, superhero. Thank you, sir, for
Thank
spreading
you.
the love and light and warmth with us. We are so grateful to have you in our presence. Thank you for your commitment to spreading love through music around the globe and especially bringing it to young children so that they can have it with them as 3-year-olds. A 3-year-old having a favorite song about freedom. I tell you, Mr.
Thank you.
Lilo, you are indeed a superhero. Thank you. And we know you're going to be making a trip to Tulsa. You got to make a trip to Tulsa.
I have to do it. I have to do it. I'm sure, I'm going to, I want to walk and spend the whole day at the museum, listen and learning, from these big
Absolutely.
guys.
Absolutely.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, everybody. Big ups, Mr. Lilo.
Muchas
Woo!
gracias, muchas gracias, muchas gracias.
All right, let's just take all of that in. Mm, okay, it's a lot going on today. A lot of people, lots of things are happening. Today is a special day, the holiday. It is National Caesar Salad Day. And I'm going to be making Caesar salads for all kinds of people today. So we want to thank everyone for being here. We thank Mr. Lilo. We want to thank JoJo for bringing this together. We want to thank Jaden for having the links. We think it, she links it. And I know there's a birthday celebration coming up, but we're going to go off. We're going to thank everyone for being here. Those who have birthday cards, I think we're not supposed to do this on the air right now. So let me just go and say goodbye to folks. And those who have birthday cards, I guess maybe you put your hand up and we'll know how to find you. We want to thank Susan for being here, Fred in Silver Spring, Hoda in British Columbia. The Curly Tops are here. We want to thank them. Storm. Oh, that's a crazy chapeau, Storm. Ruth in Birmingham. We want to thank you. Kevin in DC. Yes, the other Pied Piper. Bob and Mabel and Bears. Deborah in Kentucky. Trish, thank you for being here. Deli. Pauline in Newcastle. Susan G in Cincinnati. Singing Spanish. I saw you, girl. Bonnie in the world. Thank you, Bonnie, for being here. Cricket. Sheila in Florida. Chuck Hakeem in Detroit. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Nancy, thank you for being here. Annette in California. Kat Cox in Vermont. Sarah, hello, Sarah. Thanks for being here. Diane in Puerto Rico. Thank you for being here. Martha Wagner. Amanda, Sister Sue, and Miles. Y'all stay close. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Diane, Dowling, thank you. Jane in Texas. Let's see. Elizabeth, Harriet Dart, Chicago. Gary, with Solutions, yes. Annette in California, Moon in Alexandria, Caroline in DC, LMG, Loriana, and friends. We want to thank everybody for being here for Daily Antidote of Song. Okay, I think it's time to party. I think it's time to party. Where's the birthday girl? Hey, where's the birthday girl? Where she at? Where she at? The birthday girl. Oh, we got a birthday girl in the house, and I think it is Amanda. Amanda, open your mic. Open your mic. Open your mic. Or maybe you can't. Lilo, while she's doing that, can you just play Happy Birthday and we can all sing?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Amanda. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Yay! Okay, maybe.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Amanda's sister Sue and Miles are here, and we have these wonderful cards. Okay, so I take me out because I know that you guys want snapshots. So take me out of the shot, and everybody who's got a birthday card, we want you in the shot.
Thanks, Arnett. Can we all say bye to the live stream?
Oh, let's say bye to the live stream.
Thanks so much. Bye.
I'm excited.